Oftentimes, we don't really cover celebrity scandals, especially when it deals with celebrities who possibly had plastic surgery. But I think that this will bring up a really interesting discussion about pressure in Hollywood and aging. So Renee Zellweger recently was out in the public. She was at the 21st annual Elle Women in Hollywood Awards at the Four Seasons. And people lost it after they saw what she looked like. Now, for a lot of people, including myself, when I saw these pictures of her, I thought that she was unrecognizable. I had no idea that it was Renee Zellweger until I read the headlines. Now, people are now speculating about what kind of procedure she's had done. It's inconceivable that she didn't have procedures done. However, she has responded to the criticism, and she spoke to People magazine. Here's what she had to say about this whole brouhaha. She says, "It seems the folks who came digging around for some nefarious truth, which doesn't exist, won't get off my porch until I answer the door." So she continues to say, "I'm glad folks think I look different. I'm living a different, happy, more fulfilling life, and I'm thrilled that perhaps it shows." She also says, "People don't know me in my 40s. People don't know me as healthy for a while. Perhaps I look different. Who doesn't as they get older? Ha, but I am different. I'm happy." She says earlier on in her career, she was working too much, she wasn't taking care of herself, and it really showed, so she would go to extreme measures to cover up her exhaustion, but now she feels well rested, she's focusing on love, she's focusing on taking care of herself, and that's why she looks different. Look,
three words for you.
No one's buying it, yeah.
Not buying it. Okay, so first of all, she says there's no truth to be discovered. Dude, come on, get real. You look totally different. So there's something you're not telling us. Does that mean they should be on your porch? No, get off her porch. Okay, all right, you got her, she looks different. We all get it, we all saw the pictures. You don't need to hound her any more than that, right? She says she's voluntarily not working. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But like, right now, if you hired Renee Zellweger, are you getting a Renee Zellweger? I mean, remember, the huge part of an actor's job is what they look like. Let's keep it real. It's not like you're a plumber or a dentist, in which case it's irrelevant what you look like, or a politician, right? But when we're judging you based on your ideas, etc., we're judging you on your acting skills, and also, do you fit the role?
The majority of it is your looks, okay?
So, and it's not to say she looks worse. I mean, she
just looks different. She's not Renee Zellweger anymore.
Right. So to me, that goes to another really interesting issue about identity.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just about celebrity, and it's not about whether she's going to get another job or not. But imagine waking up and you don't look like you did anymore. I mean, not just natural aging, you see that happen gradually, but you go get a procedure and you wake up and you look like a different person. You know, of course you're still you're the combination of your experiences and you know, where your head's at, but it's just weird to look at yourself in the mirror and not see yourself. So when she says she's perfectly happy, I don't know how happy she is. I mean, I'll take her at her word on that. But that she didn't do any plastic surgery and she's totally comfortable with her new look, maybe so, but I would be surprised if that were the case.
That's the interesting part of her interview with People. She didn't confirm or deny, which in my opinion is a confirmation that you had procedures done, right? But what I want to comment on more is how difficult it is to be a female public figure in the media, specifically, an actress, right? Someone who's always in front of the camera, and there's so much emphasis placed on the way you look, right? Much more emphasis on a woman's looks than a man's looks. Let's keep it real. And as a man ages, he is seen as someone who becomes more established, and it's like a fine wine. Or George Clooney, he's gotten better with age, right? As far as women go, the older they get, the more pressure there is to like somehow nip, tuck, hide the fact that you're aging. And I can't imagine what that pressure is like, right? But when you hit 45, as Renee Zellweger has, I'm sure that for a lot of women in that industry, you're in a panic and you make bad decisions. And I feel sorry for people who feel that way and they undergo those types of surgeries.
Well, you know my rule. I think 2 plastic surgeries is fine. You want to do a little nip here and a little tuck there. But once you get past that, you're in the danger zone because you're going to overdo it. You might not overdo it on the 3rd one, you might not overdo it on the 5th one, but at some point, if you keep going, you're not going to look like you anymore, and it's going to look super weird, right? So if you told me, hey, change something a little about yourself and you look a little better, I would consider that, right? If you told me, change something dramatically, and you'll actually look much better, but you won't look like you look today, I would say no. Even if I looked much better, I would say no.